I took every level on the Demonlist and took their average enjoyment and ordered it from worst to best on a spreadsheet. So now you can find out which levels are fun to play and which ones aren't. And I'll also give commentary on the top 10 and bottom 10 to explain why they are at that spot. So now you'll know which levels to go for and which levels to stay further away from than Diddy. And also, my Christmas wishlist this year is that you watch this video till the very end, trying to get that watch time up. So stay tuned for the top 10 because it will definitely surprise you. But without anything else, let's start the video at number 10, we have Damascus by Desert. I'm actually really surprised with the fact that people don't like this level because not only have a lot of people liked watching it, but it's also a really long level, which means that the base gameplay is easier. A bunch of people have said that the first half is way harder than the second half, and also that the level is just really slow, so that could probably be the reason why. But it still sucks that a level that looks as good as this is just really annoying to beat. So even though this level looks really convincing to play, you should probably stay away from it if you're beating it as like a hardest. At number 9, we have, in my opinion, the most forgotten level on the entire list, Fragile by EDEL. I heard of this level being hated in terms of playing it, but I didn't really know why. My best guesses is probably because it's a remake of Coretta, which is a pretty annoying level. And then also I saw this video that just explained that it's really inconsistent and dying at the end is just not fun. I don't really think anyone was playing this level to begin with though. At number 8, we have a level that you probably predicted was on here, which is Mayhem by Cherry Team. And the story behind this level is kind of sad too, because originally it wasn't even that bad, but when it was handed off to the verifier, Lord Vadercraft, he made a lot of changes to the level that just made it a lot worse to play. I'm not trying to like throw strays at him because he's better at like changing levels now. It's just really funny because the level also, the people behind it, they're actually planning to delete it off the servers because it was so bad, but they couldn't do anything about it because the level is already rated. So now we're just kind of stuck with this. At number 7, we have a level that's called Psychopath. And you probably know this level because it got unrated because it was verified using CBF, but I'm not really gonna explain all that. Basically, I couldn't really find a whole lot of reasons why a lot of people didn't really like playing it. The main thing that I got was that everything before the drop is just really annoying, and that was it. And judging by how like the gameplay looks, it does kind of look a little bit weird, I guess. I really don't have that much else to say because there isn't really a lot to say about this level. So let's just move on to the next one. At number 6, I don't think you're gonna be surprised it's here, but more on why it's not lower. It's Silent Clubstep. I don't think I need to explain why this is here, why it has like a low rating or whatever, but I will anyway. It's like the worst balance level in the entire game. The first like quarter of the level is harder than like any part in any level, and then after that it just becomes easier, and then it gets hard again, and then it gets easy. It's really weird, and I don't think a single person beats this level for fun. It's just for like a challenge, and ever since 2.2 the level has gotten harder, which is making that problem even worse. And I'm pretty sure why this isn't lower is because like a few people gave it high scores in like enjoyment and stuff, because basically every person has given this level a 0 out of 10, so I don't know. At number 5, we have Super Hate Me World by Ice Cave, and I'm pretty sure everyone was expecting this to be on here because this is the only level that was actually made to be bad. It was made for the people playing it to like not like it. It does kind of suck because I do like how the level looks, and somehow this is actually at the bottom of the list. This is at number 150, which just goes to show how hard the list is. And surprisingly, a lot of people are beating it since it's at number 150. It isn't getting as much hate anymore, but you could probably expect that a level like that is not good to play. There is so much wrong with it, from like balancing to hitboxes. It's a lot of stuff that I don't really want to talk about because it would take way too much time, but if you want to know more about it, then watch the video on screen. Yeah, that's all I really need to say. It was just made to be bad, and that's why. At number 4, I have Checked Steam, which if you don't know about this level, here's one clip of it to convince you that it's bad. So this is the only level on the list where you have to spam basically all the time. most levels you don't have to do it at all. The player Zoink said it's one of the worst levels he's ever played, and if you can't do like 20 CPS on a keyboard, you should probably stay really far away from this level. And it actually used to be lower in enjoyment because somebody 2 days ago gave it an 8 out of 10, which made the average go up. At number 3, we have Abyss of Darkness by Exon. I don't really think this is really surprising because the gameplay looks like something a 9-year-old would make. And another factor about why the enjoyment is so bad is because the ending is the hardest part. And there are also a ton of people that died to the last click in the ending, including the former verifier twice, and this is also the only top 1 in the bottom 10, which is really surprising for me because I feel like every top 1 has like some group of people that hate playing it. Number 2, we have Ordinary by Vit12. This is where I think we cross the line from bad to really bad to never play this. It was verified by Popoff in the summer of 2024, and it took a really long time to get rated, but considering how bad the level is, it probably should have just stayed unrated. Also, the people that play this literally go insane. This level makes the demon come out of some people, and the creator of it, Vit12, he said he doesn't really want to change it because this level is beaten by 50 people. I don't really know what else to say. There's one more level on this list, by the way. There is a level somehow worse than this. And finally, at number 1, we have not only the least enjoyed level on the list, but also out of any extreme in the game, which is Apocalyptic Trilogy by AP Team. And I'm kind of surprised that this is as hated as it is, especially because it's at number 1, because I thought the people behind it had the level being like fun as its priority. Because if you don't know, this level used to be harder than Tidal Wave, but it was nerfed because that like previous version apparently was just horrible. And the reason why a lot of people don't like it is basically because it was made a lot harder than it is. Like it takes one of the most, basically what it does is it takes the 3 most known extremes in the game, puts them together, and then just makes it 10 times harder. But it does really suck how this level is as bad as it is, because I thought it was not that bad. Maybe it isn't, and more people will like play it and realize it's actually not that bad, but still. Oh yeah, and one more thing. I was looking through the descriptions of the people who was beating the level, and one person just went through like the worst stuff ever while beating it. You can read it for yourself, but it's just sad, and it really puts into perspective on how bad this level really is to play. Before I get into the top 10 most enjoyed levels, I want to give like a list of where everything in between is so that you really have like the full list. So here it is right now. now we are at the top 10. These are the levels that you probably might want to put on your list of something you want to beat, because these all have an enjoyment average of 80%. So you know they're going to be good. So let's just get on with it. At number 10, probably the most like shocking placement on here is actually Avernus. And I'm not lying, look at the EDEL right now. The average is 81.43, which is actually pretty ironic considering when this level came out, everybody hated the gameplay of it. And I actually think this is about like the people who can't play the level and the people who can. Because even like the first 3 people to beat the level, they still didn't think it was that bad. And I actually also think this is because of the CBF mod, because it just made the level more enjoyable, because that's like in general what it's supposed to do. And I think people should talk about this more if that's true, because if it can make a level just be in the top 10, that is crazy. At number 9, we have Waterfall by Cherry Team. And I don't think a lot of people know about how good or bad the gameplay is, just like the decoration, because it does look really good. You know, it even got a legendary rate. And a lot of people aren't sure about the gameplay of like levels made by Cherry Team because they vary a lot. Like Mayhem's in the bottom 10, and this level's in the top 10. Thankfully, this is pretty good. You know, a lot of people are giving it 10 out of 10 enjoyments, and the only complaints I've seen is that the second half is like really buggy, so you die to stuff that you're not really supposed to die to. Yeah, it's really cool that this level looks good and plays good too. Definitely deserves a legendary rate. At number 7, we have a level that probably isn't surprising to be on here, which is Coalescence by Amplitron. It's one of the only levels to be a sequel to 2 different levels, which is Fog and Shimmer, which are also known to be pretty good. This is probably just a well-made level with like nothing crazy wrong about it. And it's also a solo verification, which means that the person who made the level, well, he was among the people that were making it to verify the level, which does kind of make sense because usually levels that have that are known to be really fun. In fact, number 1 on this list is actually solo verification, but you're gonna have to wait to see what that is. At number 8, we have a level that you might not have heard of. It's called Disconnected Descent. It's probably surprising because you probably don't know what this level even is, or you probably heard about it one time and just forgot about it. But from what I've heard, it actually is pretty fun, even though there are like 2 people that don't really like it. And I don't really have any like one reason why people like it so much. It's probably just because it doesn't have anything like crazily wrong with it. And there are a lot of people that have like fluked it, so that could be why, but I don't really know. So if you have beaten this level and you really liked it, comment down below and then I can know why, I guess. At number 6, we have Lithium. This is a memory level that's on the extended list, and a lot of people that go for this don't really expect it to be that much, but then around the time where they actually beat the level, they actually have a ton of fun with it, which is why the enjoyment is so high. And it's also apparently really consistent, and not only that, it also just looks good. If you haven't seen what the level looks like, I recommend that you should like watch a video of it. And I might actually go for this level based on like all the praise it's been getting. So if I stick to my promise, be on the lookout for that. At number 5, we have Iris by Kaza. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've heard of this level a lot, but I don't really know like why. It's really fast paced and has a lot of 2.2 stuff. It's a newer level that's come out on the list, and it's really satisfying to watch now that I've seen like the full thing. And I'm assuming also to play because tons of people have really liked playing this level, and someone even compared it to the number 1 level on this list. So you assume it's got to be good. And yeah, I'm mentioning number 1 again. I'm not trying to get people to click off this video. At number 4, we have Conclusion by Dreamzone GD. This is a memory level with a lot of effects and stuff, and this is actually one of my favorite levels on the list because it's just so good at like what it does. It's about like you trying to like escape a factory, but like it's really hard to explain. I'll have a video of it on screen. And the way the gameplay works is kind of similar to Lithium, which I talked about earlier, where some of the blocks you can like go through. The main way to like actually go isn't the way you think it is. And almost all of the people that play this level absolutely love it. Some people say it's their like favorite level in the entire game. There are a couple people that don't like it as much, but that's just an exception. And this is also the most enjoyed memory level on the list, which makes me pretty happy because I really like this level. At number 3, the newest level on the top 10 is Starlight Summit by Hazel. This is a solo verification, which is one of the reasons why I think this level is so fun. It's also only in the robot game mode. And something I also noticed about it is it uses a song by C418, which made the soundtrack for Minecraft. And something also really interesting about it is that basically almost everybody gave this level either a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 enjoyment, except for one person who gave it a 5 out of 100. But even he said the level is really good. So basically almost everyone who's beaten this level enjoys it, which is also kind of confusing considering not a lot of people know about this level. So you should definitely consider playing it if you want to play a level in that range of difficulty. At number 2, we have Gagatron Road by JC Moon. So this is a level that came out actually this year. If you look at the gameplay, it does look like something that looks pretty gimmicky, but it's also a timing level, and those are usually pretty fun. Some people actually don't really like this level, but that is a small minority. A lot of the other people think this is like their favorite level in the entire game, and that really contributes to why this level is number 2, and that's really all I have to say for this one. And finally, at number 1, we have Collapse by Nexel. I think most of the reason why this level is so enjoyed is mostly because it's a solo verification. It usually correlates like the levels being really fun and stuff. And also the level, the way the gameplay works is that like you click to the song, which does sound like something that could be really enjoyable in a level. And I was a little bit surprised about how this is at number 1, because I did hear that there's like a really unbalanced wave at like 40%. But I guess that just doesn't ruin the level that much. And I also thought it was weird how this isn't that much of a known level. You'd probably think that something that would be number 1, everybody would know, it would be known for like how fun it is to play, but not really. And it doesn't even do anything special. Like, it's just good. Nobody that beats the level says it's like their favorite level in the entire game. It's just like a fun experience. I guess that's just all you need to have a good level, and that's basically it. Okay, one more thing I want to say before I end the video. Because of how long it's taken me to make this video and me just getting sidetracked with other stuff, this list was made in November 22nd, 2025, and I'm recording this on December 21st. Also, try to guess how many subs I have right now without looking. As of right now, I only have 73, and I want to try one last push to get to 100 subscribers, which that'll put me on track of my 2026 goal, which is to get monetized. And that is going to be actually hard, so I'm going to have to lock in and actually like upload and stuff. So get ready for that. But that's basically the video. Like I said, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you in 2026.